Good afternoon. My name is Shannon O'Brien, and I am a faculty advisor for the senior class, along with my colleague, Michelle Kalish. We would like to welcome you to the virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. On behalf of the District 211 Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Daniel Cates, Principal Mr. Tony Medina, the Palatine High School administration, and faculty and staff, we are proud to present the 137th graduating class of Palatine High School. We would like to extend our congratulations to the graduates, their parents, their families, and friends. Although this is not how we intended graduation to be, we still want to acknowledge the many achievements of the class of 2020. Pirates, we are very proud of each of you, and we wish you well in all your future endeavors. Thank you, and go Pirates!
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the national anthem sung by the Palatine High School Choir.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Board of Education member, Mr. Dombrowski.
As your neighbor and an elected representative of our community, I am awe-inspired to be here. The class of 2020 has been challenged like no other. You have persevered through a once-in-a-century pandemic, the loss of prom, the challenges of e-learning, and you have been denied the reward to walk across the stage, and yet you have earned this milestone. A sincere thank you to the parents who have instilled the value and importance of education, supporting your children as they've developed into adults ready for the challenges yet to come. I know your path forward is open to success, as it is built upon the strong educational foundation we celebrate. Our community will always have a place for you as innovators, entrepreneurs, volunteers, soldiers, teachers, elected leaders, neighbors, or active citizens. You are well prepared for new experiences, challenges, and achievements that await you beyond high school. Each of us brings something unique that enhances our community, and I know we are all very excited by the contributions and future endeavors of this class. On behalf of the Board of Education, with best wishes for future success, I hereby accept the Palatine High School graduating class of 2020.
Palatine High School student speaker, Ricardo Orozco.
I want to start off by saying that I hope everyone is safe and healthy. And to any essential workers and healthcare workers listening, thank you all so much for your care and sacrifices. Less than a year ago, I don't think anyone could have predicted this would be the way our time in high school would come to an end. We had all these hopes and plans for our senior events that took months to organize, and yet a matter of days or weeks were all it took to dismiss them. It's easy to let this anger or frustrate you, and to feel like a big part of your life was stolen from you. Trust me, I understand. I would have looked great in my prom tux. Yet, even in quarantine, I can hear the words from one of Coach Lund's spiels, where you can't tell if he's mad at you or just speaking in his normal voice. He talked about how we're all dealt the cards that we're dealt. Everybody's going to face different circumstances and stuff that makes their hand worse than someone else's. But in the end, it really comes down to whether or not you decide to make something out of it yourself. Right now, it feels like we were dealt some pretty bad cards. But as I sat there, moping about all the could have beens, I could hear him saying, "What are you going to do about it?" You see, I realized every one of us faces these "what are you going to do about it" moments. Take my dad, for instance. My dad was diagnosed with polio when he was 17. This makes even simple things like walking and standing hard for him. Even still, he gets up every morning and goes to work without complaining and does what he needs to do to provide for our family. Every day when he wakes up, he asks himself, "What are you going to do about it?" And he answers that question by making the choice to continue moving forward, to do his best for not only himself, but for his family. I have also had my own fair share of "what are you going to do about it" moments. But I did not always have the strength that my dad does. I had some school struggles freshman and sophomore year. I did the bare minimum to get by in my classes that I was in. My goal was just to graduate and get out and start working in construction with my family to make money and help support them. It wasn't about making the honor roll or earning straight A's. At that point, all I wanted to do was pass my classes and be done. But my teachers were constantly reminding me of my potential. They told me, "You can do great things, and you can do more than just work when you graduate." Teachers like Miss Lee and Coach Bobbitt, they got me to think that my answer to the question wasn't good enough, that I was capable of a better future that I was planning for myself. I started to put more effort into my assignments and use the resources that were always there for me, like teachers and coaches and counselors. I started turning in late assignments one at a time and eventually got caught up. Having a goal helped me answer the "what are you going to do about it" question differently. When times got tough and I wanted to answer the question with nothing, I remembered my goal and did something toward it. I had another "what are you going to do about it" moment this past fall when I tore my ACL in the first game of the year. I learned that my season was over and got pretty angry with that news. Even then, I didn't throw in the towel. I didn't let my injury stop me. My answer to the "what are you going to do about it" question at that point was to help others. I figured if I couldn't do it for myself, I could at least do what I could for my team and for my school. I helped the coaches by working on skills with some of my teammates, and I filmed practices whenever I could. Just like Coach Lund said, we're all going to face these "what are you going to do about it" moments. You may not get polio like my dad or tear your ACL like me, but you're still going to face challenges like this. Maybe you didn't get into the college you wanted. Hey, maybe a worldwide pandemic shuts down life and even dares to cancel your prom and graduation. It could happen. Maybe your mom, like mine, gets hurt at work when you're in 8th grade, and for the next 3 to 4 years, every penny you make goes to her to help support your family. The "what are you going to do about it" question is inevitable, but your answer is your choice. How you answer determines what kind of a person you're going to be in this life. Are you going to be a person who gives up and complains? Or the person who works hard and looks for ways to try to use what you have, not just to help yourself, but maybe even to help others? I, for one, hope you choose to never give up. My fellow classmates, it's been an honor getting to spend the past 4 years with you all. And as we embark on our next journey, don't forget the community that we've built here at PHS. And remember, once a pirate, always a pirate.
Palatine High School faculty speaker Tom Miller.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, pirates. Whatever time of day that you clicked play on this pre-recorded graduation ceremony video, please choose the greeting that is appropriate for you. I would normally open by thanking the list of dignitaries in attendance. I would normally be standing in a gym full of 3,000 people eagerly awaiting to hear the name of their student read aloud for everyone to hear, and some who yell themselves and we tell them not to every year. Instead, I greet you in this pre-recorded message alone in the student cafeteria. It would be silly to pretend this is normal. This is not normal. The fact is that you deserved and earned a real graduation. You deserved prom and senior picnic. You deserved all the state tournaments that were canceled and all the last club meetings that you would have, and even that last day at the lunch table with your friends. You deserved and earned all those things. You will not be getting them, and I apologize that we were not able to provide them for you. It's okay to feel sad or mad about these lost opportunities and missed chances, and I want you to take at least a moment for yourself to feel those things because they are justified. This was nobody's fault. This whole situation just kind of happened to all of us, and by all of us, I do mean all of us. Globally, human beings are experiencing disappointment and loss on unprecedented levels. But as we mourn the things that didn't happen, let's not let it distract us from what did happen. Let's not forget that the entire point of this occasion is to celebrate what did happen, and what did happen over the last 4 years is worth celebrating. One thing I would like to clarify is that even though you are not currently sitting on the floor of the gym in a red robe, searching through the stands at your family and friends frantically waving at you, which you could recreate, have them walk to the kitchen and wave if you want to, you did still graduate. You did still earn every bit of this, and you still have a right to be proud of everything that you have done. Your graduation ceremony was taken away. Your accomplishment was not. Your achievements were not. Take a moment to focus on what you have truly accomplished and feel proud of yourself. This is a big deal. It's still a big deal, even like this. Right now, look around the room that you are in. Go ahead, literally look around the room that you're in, the people around you, or if you're alone, just literally look around the room. Take in this moment. Let it hit you. This is your graduation. It doesn't look like any graduation that came before it, and what comes next will also not look like anything that came before it. But in reality, that's no different than it usually is. It's always new. Now, I've had the privilege and honor of seeing you guys handle new things as they come for 4 years. I get to see the reality of your generation every day, and I can confirm it does not match the negative image that I see portrayed. I get to see the way you talk to each other, the way you check in with each other and boost each other's day. When students are truly struggling, I get to see the classmates, the teammates, the friends who come to their aid without hesitation. Dealing with struggle, the unexpected, and the unknown is something that you've been doing for years. What comes next will be no different. And at the end of the day, the truth is, we just don't get to see what's coming next no matter what year it is. We don't get a peek under the curtain or a look in the crystal ball. We have to take it as it comes in the moment it arrives. And we all just got a pretty harsh and abrupt reminder of that. Now, the good news is that you always get to control how you handle things as they're happening. We don't control what's coming or the scenario, but we do control our reaction. And we don't always get it right. And many times it even feels like we get most things wrong. But these mistakes will be our greatest teachers. These experiences of how we handle the unknown will build upon each other, one by one, until we all grow old and look back on a life that was improvised. A life that wasn't fully planned, but a life that was addressed with confidence, integrity, and courage as it revealed itself. So after this video has been watched, and you close your laptops, you lock your phones, and you shut down your iPads, you'll face a new moment. I don't know what that moment will be or what will happen, but I do know how you'll handle it, because you've been watching these moments happen and handling them for years. You've always risen to the challenge. You have achieved something that has made us all proud, and I hope it's made you proud too. So with that, I say congratulations to the class of 2020. You've done an amazing job. Now go find out what happens next.
Palatine High School Principal, Mr. Tony Medina.
Parents, faculty, and honored guests. It is my pleasure to present the Palatine High School class of 2020. This group will always hold an extra special place in my heart. Although I never in a million years expected my first full year to end this way, talking to you online from the Palatine High School cafeteria, I know every single graduate will remember this day forever. We've done our best to honor you in a proper way that you fully deserve. The Palatine High School staff truly appreciates all that you have contributed and accomplished throughout your time here. The patience and the dignity with which you've dealt with this unprecedented situation are truly remarkable. The class of 2020 will always be remembered as a hallmark of what it really means to be a Palatine Pirate. At this time, I would like to acknowledge two special groups of our graduates. The first group is our academic scholars, who have received the Richard Colsey Achievement Award. These students led the class of 2020 academically and had a GPA of 3.9 or better on the traditional scale, or a weighted GPA of 4.7 or better. I would also like to honor our students who are entering the armed services. These young men and women will be serving their country on their next voyage. Please join me in congratulating all of these outstanding students. I now present the class of 2020, who have completed the requirements necessary to participate in commencement. Thank you.
Presentation of diplomas to the Palatine High School class of 2020. Brian Abad. Isabella E. Abarca. Saad M. Abuheye. Ivan Acevedo. Alondra Acosta. Samuel E. Adame. Shayla Adaya. Paul T. Afonrinwo. Rosa Isela Aguado Para. Daniel Aguila. Zaira Aguilar. Connor Aikman. Sydney Aikman. Yesamin Alarcon Ramirez. Lizbeth Alba. Jorge Alberto. Victor Albino. Teresa Aldana Tabares. Roha Ali. Muhammad Alahi. Reem Alam. Nathan Allen. Celine Alvarado. Kevin Alzate. Michael Amescua Salgado. Caroline Anderson. Patrick Angelaccio. Alicia Magali Angelis. Janet Aniceto. Christina Maria Anarino. Amelia Antonick. Brandon Antonio. Brian Antunes Roman. Melissa A. Pez. Francisco Arguelles. Joanna Armas Morales. Saul Areola Martinez. Noah Areola Garcia. Mohammed Arshad. Jaden Atonson. Osvaldo Avalos. Kevin Ayala, Yusra Badu, Priyanshu Bahadur, Alexa Bylan, Christo James Bylan, Edgar Balbuena, Carlin Banny Winters, Jim Bardesi, Irving Barrera, Marlene Barrera, Christian Barrientos, Dilia Barrientos Alvarado, Maria Bartolo, Aylin Basurto, Morgan Beaning, Hannah Elizabeth Beloff, Caleb Lee Bennett, Michael Berber, Jack Betts, Alan Blanco, Conrad Bloom, Tess Ann Bogosian, Joseph Bowman, Bryant Bonilla Martinez, Carlos Borjas, Angela K. Bratt, Elena Brewer, Emily Rose Brinkerhoff, Riley Brock, Kaylee Berzazinski, Christina Buckstaff, Esther Buergo, Eric Daniel Berger, Xavion Burnett, Nicholas Burns, Abigail Bush, Neftali Bustamante, Jason Caballero, Sandy Camarillo, Ian Cameron, Emily Campy, Fernando Campuzano, Aileen Cardoso Cifuentes, Maria Carmona, Xiomara Carmona, Jennifer Carrasco, Carla Carrion, Evelyn Carrera, Belinda Carrillo, Michelle Carrillo, Serafin Carrillo, Anthony Carson, Trayvon Cartwright, Melissa Casas Cordova, Daniela Marie Casillas, Jose Castro Trujillo, Isabella Cavallo, Stephanie Cazares, Carlos Chavez, Ithzel Chavez, Gabriella Cherian, Samantha Chiavetta, Joshua Chisanga, Abigail Choi, Zoha Chowdhury, Allison Christopher, Tyler Selensky, Elena Cisneros, Fausto Cisneros Jr., Guadalupe Cisneros, Tyler Connolly, Hunter Allen Connor, Amber Connolly, John M. Constantino, Esmeralda Contreras, William Hollis Conway, Emily Michelle Corbett, Mariana Cordova, Christine Jane Cosentino, Patricia Cruz, Joseph Cuprack, Brianna Nicole Curlow, Nathan Swiakala, Leah Daly, William Danielson, Ilya Daneve, Monfloyea Davis, Isha David, Edgar De Laura, Kyle Joseph Deck, John Walter Delaney, Alexander DeLira, Jack Peyton DeRuse, Nakul Rakesh Desai, Somil Desai, Viraj Desai, Joseph Detloff, Nikhil Devagupthapu, Jasnit Dhaliwal, Sonia Dillon, Prachi Dola, Davin Anthony Diaz, Juan Diaz, Crystal Diaz Munoz, Rianne Dick, Jessica DiGioa, Georgie Dimitrov, Giovanni DiPietro, Jaden Doherty Houskins, Delaney Dolan, Amber Domanis, David Dominguez, Shelby Donofrio, Alejandro Lariel Ducatenseler, Sonora Duffy, Sante Duncan, Nina Dufair, Andrew Duran, Kevin Duran, Ava Dutzy, Jonathan Diziaka, Naya Edwards, Kevin John Ehrenstrom, Gokberg Elbon, Sarah Michelle Ellisher, Greta Elmer, Moises Escobar, Leah Escobedo, William Escudero, Edgar Espana, Axel Salvador Esparza, Edai Esparza, Gehazi Espinosa, Leslie Esquivel, Zitlali Lisbeth Esquivel, Timothy David Eterno, Jessica Farrago, Brian Fernandez, Julissa Fernandez, Stefan Phillip, Madison Fisher, Morgan Fisher, Brian Flores, Johnny Flores, Raquel Flores, Robert Louis Foraker, Adriana Frazek, Chase Friel, Maria Fronimos, Zachary Fuller, Jahira Gata, Olivia Gajewski, Kush Gandhi, Andre Miguel Garcia, Eileen Haley Garcia, Brian Garcia, Carlos Anthony Garcia, Christian Garcia, Guadalupe Garcia, Jasmine Garcia, Mari Carmen Garcia, Miguel Garcia, Sadies Garcia, Shareni Garcia, Miguel Garcia Cordero, Nayeli Garcia Gonzalez, Nancy Garcia Neri, Elder Garcia Leyva, David Guyton, Anastasios Georgia Fentis, Emily Canavan Gertis, Jennifer Gilmore, Miriana Garati, Ashley Huron, Ryan Thomas Glenn, Elijah Godinez, Megan Gomez, Abraham Gonzalez, Amy Gonzalez, Carla Gonzalez, Emily Gonzalez, Giovanni Gonzalez, Stephanie Gonzalez, Stephanie Gonzalez, Tanya Gonzalez, Omar Gonzalez Diaz, Christine Goodenough, Dorothy Goodman, Roberto Gorgonio, Litzy Gorostieta Valdez, Dylan Grant, Gia Graziana, Yesenia Gray, Michael Green, Kate Greger, Jada Graywee, Malaysia Tiara Gresham, Benjamin Michael Grossman, Norbert Gerzemkowski, Manuel Guadarrama, Michael Guerrero, Brisa Guillen, Robert Gus, Michelle Monique Guzman, Joseph Gusardo, Haneen H. Hababe, Matthew Haddad, Quinn Haftel, Isabel Hagenbutch, Ashley Marie Hallier, William Hamilton, Samir Harun, Emma Haskins, James Havren, Elsa Hayes, Keelan Hayes, Luke Hedstrom, Armando Hernandez, Brandon Hernandez, Brenna Hernandez, Javier Hernandez, Jennifer Hernandez, Jennifer K. Hernandez, Leslie Hernandez, Leslie A. Hernandez, Leticia Hernandez, Brian Hernandez Mejia, Kathy Hernandez Rocha, Priscilla Herrera, Danielle Hickey, Jacob Holmstrom, Kelsey Holtz, Eric Felstehausen Honemeyer, Jaume Hopkins, Charles Hopper, Jonathan Houston, Celine Waripada, Mitchell Sidney Huffman, Evelyn Ibarra, Hannah Allison Ignacio, Michael Ingebrigtsen, Natalia Rose Irwin, Richard Jacobo, Dylan Jacobs, Nathaniel Jaramillo Gomez, Olivia Jarzab, Anshita Giant, Natalia Claudia Jazak, Joan Jimenez, Jakayla Ariel Johnson, Tyler Bain Johnson, Nathan Matthew Jones, Zachary Jordan Jones, Rebecca Juarez, Gabriel Jurek, Casper Jerkzak, Sarah Juskowitz, Dylan Cackley, Isabel Kagi, Raul Viraj Kale, Kamalveer Kang, Megan Alexandra Kendall, James Kenny, Kyle Kessler, Muhammad Daniel Khan, Aditya Kher, Ava Kicks, Griffin Kiesler, Nathan Kim, Christiana Kirchner, Jackson Kist, Zachary L. Kleisner, Kaylee Klein, Maximus Klingensmith, Olivia Rose Kluyeski, Sophia Kochelik, Diana Kornichuk, Benjamin Karuna, AJ Crambier, Anthony Kruer, Joshua Curry, Savannah Cust, Kate Quillen, John Laspisa, Sajad Rahim Lafta, Eric Lamke, America Larios, Riley Kathleen Larkin, Connor Reese LaSalle, Phoebe Marie Quilapio Lagarda, Hessie Ondina Lemus, Javier Leva, Sarah Lezak, Ralph Matthew Llanos, Omar Loera, Amanda Logan, Amapula Lopez, Valerie Lopez, Yesenia Lopez, Alexis Lopez Acosta, Brian Lucero, Kayla Luksh, Alex Luna, Alondra Luna, Denise Magana, Tim Mai, Jacqueline Patricia Mayer, Paul Mal, Ashley Malagon, Jacqueline Malagon, Emily Maltese, Gabriella Melissa, Juliana Marie Mandarino, Nicholas Anthony Maniscalco, Kyle Manley, George Marian, Joshua Marquez, Diana Marrero Torres, Abel Martinez, Caesar Martinez, George Martinez, Jocelyn Martinez, Lionel Martinez, Mariana Martinez, Edgar Martinez Artega, Brian Martinez Mota, Timothy Patrick Madijevic, Mackenzie Elizabeth Maud, Ethan McClanahan, Megan McCormick, Heather McDermott, Colin McGinn, Angelina Medellin, Maria Medina, Adriana Malicio, Jankiel Melendez Guzman, Brian Mena, Johan Armando Mendoza, Nicholas Mensch, Eric Mercado, Michael Merlino, Fiona Kabaka Mezzo, Maria D. Mesa, Ian Michael, Darenika Middleton, Colton Milky, Maya Migach, Catherine Minnesola, Yesenia Miranda, Bukil Mikwinanzi, Wendy Molina, April Montoya, Juan Montoya, Priya Moorcock, Norma Morales, Andrea Abigail Morales Alvarado, Jonathan Moreno, Jose Angel Moreno, Umar Muin, Angel Munoz, Divya Morali, Nara Murga Aguilar, Marco Murillo, Olivia Murphy, Jonathan Murray, Kayla Melinda Merschel, Leaf Muscovich, Sophia Annette Nahulak, John P. Napintek, Alexander Napoli, Andreas Napoli, Nadeli Nava Saucedo, Cassandra Navarrete Guzman, Anne Marie Naylor, Sugdiona Nazarova, Ayana Nakube, Gabriel Nevarez Jr., Giselle Nevarez, Chase Anthony Nichols, Connor Nielsen, Sarah Nilsson, Haley North, Brooke Elizabeth Novosad, Mikolaj Nowak, Jose Ocampo, Margaret Odena, Jasmine Ojeda, Christine Adolisa Okwosa, Andrew J. Oles, Ethan Edward Olis, Elena Olson, Clarion Olson, Alfredo Olvera, Ricardo Orozco Gallegos, Urban Osby, Kelly Grace O'Shea, William Percival Zane Ottenfeld, Saray Pacheco, Jasmine Padilla, Rebecca Padilla, Rachel Paez, Austin M. Powell, Victor Palma, Natalie Rose Hanzik, Mackenzie Papas, Kayla Alexandria Parcham, Anna Paredes, Alyssa Parlich, Juan Para, Juliana Para, Abigail Lynn Patton, Melissa Perez, Sergio Perez Aguilar, Luis Perez Lopez, Brian Perez Salinas, Jose Perez Sanchez, Victoria Periniak, Sierra Anna Rose Peters, Sang Pham, Thomas Philbin, Joan Platicite, Julia Christina Plesniak, Alexander Michael Plord, Brianne Poach, Andalyn Hoffenberger, Aiden Joseph Polworth, Luka Popovich, Isabella Paulos, Gabriel Prabilski, Natalie Marie Progar, Paulina Perziborowski, Luke Polam, Bryant Quinones Rivera, Hector Quinones Jasso, Olivia Rose Radke, Patrick Rahel, Shaylon Rajperkar, Kishori Ramanan, Eloy Ramirez, Lizette Adriana Ramirez, Sophia Ramirez, Dayon Gabriel Ramos, Eduardo Ramos, Edward James Ranieri, Ahib Rao, Johanna Ratai, Grace C. Reaney, Darius Redmond, Thomas Reed, Steele Ann Reberger, Rebecca Reeser, Timothy James Reese, Alex Reyes, Alyssa Reyes, Diana Reyes, Juan Reyes, Oscar Reyes, Kevin O'Leary Reynolds, Abra Richardson, Samantha Rico, David Rincon, Noun Rios, Jillian Ripka, Matthew Harold Ritterbush, Jasmine Rivera, Joshua Rivera, Joseph Roberts, Jimena Robledo, Brandon Roca, Holly Denise Roarborn, Demoriea Rashawn Rogers, Juan Rojas, Mia R. Roman, Christian Romanes, Anna Roklewski, Lucerito Rosales, Michael Rosenberg, Michael J. Rossback, Vanessa Ruiz, Caleb Rung, Norma Saavedra Solis, Rafael Salazar, Carla Salgado, Adrian Salguero, Rahad Mohammed Salman, Jessica Salmaran, Anna San Diego, Andrea Sanchez, David Sanchez, Lisbeth Sanchez, Michael Sanchez, Alexa Sanchez Nunez, Corey Joseph Sandusky, Maha Sonoki, Sophia Santa Maria, Jerome John Santoro, Anant Raj Saroya, Danielle Sauerland, Hayden Paul Shadig, Teresa Magdalena Schalmoser, Nicole Schiller, Abby Schmidt, Sabrina Schmidt, Gabriel James Schweda, Haley Anna Scott, Cameron Stephen Sinescu, Francisco Serrano, Sebastian Serrato, Jocelyn Service, Samar Shahin, Eldar Shanahan, Tonia Shelby, Ethan Schenfeld, Yuna Shin, Melanie Charlotte Simon, Victoria Simons, Gurpreet Singh, Karanbir Singh, Shivansh Sinha, Timothy Richard Sloan, William Sloan, Jane Smith, Leanne Smith, Christian Snyder, Brian Subkoviak, Nicole Emily Subkoviak, Hetarth Sohitra, Cynthia Solis, Jennifer Solis Soto, Evelyn Solorio, Jalixa Soto, Grace Spoleto, James Joseph Spencer, Michael Sculachoti, Joseph Steffens, Elaine Steffes, Tyler Straw, Arlette Suarez, Richard Suarez Armas, Arleth Swastegi, Daniel Svechka, Thomas Swanson, Maria Syed, Karina Anna Sofrenic, Jonathan Tapia, Sarah Nicole Tihan, Jasmine Teodosio, Krishna Tawari, Betzada Texta, Jonathan Kyle Thies, Deja Thomas, Desiree Thompson, Hugo Tierra Blanca, Ryan Tokar, Cyndia Tornes, Angela Torres, Evelyn Torres, Afnan Totonchi, Wendy Tovar, Michael Tracy, Ethan J. Trouth, Noemi Trejo, Caitlin Trevino, Ryan Sao, Assad Ellis Ubaid, Kuriana Underwood, Fatima Valdez, Pablo Valdez, William Valdez Salamanca, Fernando Valero Campos, Holly Vandecott, Massimo Loreto Vardamascos, Jacob Vargas del Valle, Enrique Vasquez, Jesus Vasquez, Valerie Velasco, Christian Venegas, Vianney Verdejo, Brian Vidal, Raul Vidal, Angel Villa, Orlando Villanueva, Jocelyn Villegas, Antonino Vitale, Venice Vivero, Kevin Vu, Jake Patrick Wagner, Sarah Wogzinski, Avion Walker, Daniel Walsh, Jaylyn Washington, Cariel Airy Watts, Kearney Weber, Amanda Wees, Leah Victoria Weller, Rachel Wheat, Sydney Wiebe, Matthew Wilczek, Alyssa Williams, Antoine Williams Jr., Symphony Williams, Jessica Williams, John Williams, Jack Weimer, Brianna Wiseman, Jacob Winook, Grace Worthington, Jared Wright, April Yanis, Ilser Yazlakyev, Mariana Zapata, Alexandra Ziegler, Conrad Ziegler.
The following group is the elected senior class board. This group of students has spent countless hours preparing the end of the year events for our seniors. Although this is not the ceremony or ending they envisioned, they would like to send one final message to their fellow graduates.
Class of 2020, as we end our commencement ceremony, there are a few things we should remember.
While our senior year may not have ended the way we could have predicted, if there's any class that can handle adversity, it's ours.
We're the class that has proven we can adapt and face new realities as they are thrown our way.
We are the class that will be remembered, not because our school year was cut short, but because of what we accomplished when we were present.
On behalf of Class of 2020, we'd like to thank the PHS faculty, administration, and staff, who have dedicated their time and effort to try to make our senior years end on a more positive note.
And finally, thank you, Class of 2020. Thank you for being one of the best classes to come through Palatine High School and changing it for the better.
We are the class that will be turning the pages into the next chapter of our lives. And although we may not be turning our tassels together, we are together as the Class of 2020. And always remember, once a pirate, always a pirate.
Seniors, we may now turn our tassels. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
For just a little while.